just quick revise few formulas, then we will start. The unit weight is the weight by volume. Specific gravity is the mass by volume of solid. Mass of solid divided by volume of solid divided by density of water. It will be your specific gravity. What is the specific gravity of the soil sample? So W0 divided by W0 plus WA minus WB, where W0 क्या था? W0, what is the W0? W0 is the psychometric WPS minus WP. WPS क्या था? What is the WPS? Mass of empty psychometry plus dry soil, and WP was the mass of empty. Okay, so that is W0. What is WA? WA is the weight of psychometric filled with the water. WB is the weight of psychometry filled with the water and soil. What is the void ratio? VV by V solid. What is porosity? VV by V total. Moisture content, weight of water divided by weight of sample. This is sample. Degree of saturation, volume of water divided by volume of void. Permeability, KIA. What is the K? K is the coefficient of permeability. I is the hydraulic gradient. A is the area. Stress F by A. Strain del L by L. Strain energy formula is the P square L divided by 2AE. P square L divided by 2AE. What is the P? Load. L is the length. A is the cross section area. E is the Young's modulus. Then modulus of elasticity. Modulus of elasticity is the sigma by AE. What is sigma? Sigma is the stress. What is E? Strain. This was the tangent model. This is second model. So tangent I told you yesterday also, and second also. Poisson's ratio. Poisson's ratio is the lateral strain divided by longitudinal strain. And unit volume, delta V by V equal to strain 1 minus 2 of Poisson's ratio. Relationship between the elastic constant, hardness, TG CFA OQTC, TGCFA OQTCD, TGCFA OQTCD, TGCFA OQTDC. Practice or remember through the trick. So whenever they can ask you, arrange this, so you will remember. Okay, now where yesterday we were discussed up to 12 question. So question number 13. Increase in the moisture content of the rock, the effective of bearing capacity. What he is saying? He is saying that moisture content, if the moisture content is increasing, then what will be happen to bearing capacity? So bearing capacity will reduce. So if this is your soil, if it is your dump, and if the moisture content in your dump is increased, so it will lead to reduce the bearing capacity of this bench. So it will not hold too much load now. So its loading capacity or bearing capacity will reduce or decrease. Okay. So next question. So answer will be decreased. Next question. That this is the definition of thermal diffusibility. If you know the thermal diffusivity, then you will know that what is the thermal diffusivity, then you will able to give the answer of this question. The AK GORAI, we have not discussed the thermal diffusibility, but I will let you know what is the thermal diffusibility. What is thermal diffusibility? Suppose this is your material. So thermal diffusibility is the concept, which is a concept of the heat transfer process. What it means? Thermal diffusibility is defined as the rate of temperature spread through the material. What it means? Suppose some you will heat, so this material will pass the heat from one layer to another layer. So rate at which the temperature from here to here reach, it is known as thermal diffusibility. That means thermal diffusibility is defined as the rate of temperature spread through a material. It will help us to get heat transfer. It will give us the information about measurement of the heat transfer in a medium. And the thermal measurement will be the temperature. It measures the heat transfer from the, suppose this is the hot point A and it is the cold point B. So heat will be transferred from the A point to B. So you should know what is the thermal diffusibility. That means the heat transfer process or the rate of the temperature spread through the material. So for the thermal diffusibility, we denote with the D, and that it will given by the thermal conductivity divided by density into specific heat capacity. So our what will be our formula? So diffusibility equal to thermal conductivity, we denote with the kappa or K, whatever you say, just remember, and density multiply by the C of heat capacity or C of P. So this is our diffusibility formula. So K by rho C, thermal diffusibility. This is the just formula you should need to remember. So if you want to recall some data, then you can also remember that if I am writing the material and thermal diffusibility of few material like gold, gold thermal diffusibility, silver, aluminium, iron, and ice or glass. Gold thermal diffusibility, so highest thermal diffusibility in this whatever I have given is of the silver 165, nearly 165 thermal. So highest thermal diffusibility, that means the heat transfer from one point to other in a material will be highest in the silver. So in the, if you use the electrical wire and you have using the silver in the electrical wire, then the efficiency will be highest in the silver. But why we not use? Because it is very costly and it will can be चोरी बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगी ना. So it will, so people will cut your electricity wire and go and sell it. So we don't use silver because it is very costly, but thermal diffusibility is highest in the silver. Then silver के बाद में किसका है? Gold. So thermal diffusibility, so if somebody asks the highest uh, thermal diffusibility, then silver, then gold, then aluminium. So we use aluminium because it is comparative to silver and gold, cost is very less of aluminium. So we use aluminium in the wire of electricity or copper. So aluminium thermal diffusibility is 97. Then iron is 23. Tin, you can write also tin, then iron. And if ice diffusibility is nearly 1.02 at 0 degree. And glass thermal diffusibility is 0.34. That means, so current will pass through the glass, probability is very less. So sometimes it can be work as isolation, not 100%, but the electricity pass through the glass is very less. But if you are using the gold and silver, you will get more efficient transfer, then aluminium, then iron. So that is the chart of the thermal diffusibility. Just remember the sequence or increasing or decreasing order, 3 to 4 points. So if any question comes, it will help you to eliminate choices. Question number 15. A rock specimen has the moisture content is 2.5%, and volume of the solid was found to be 75%, and specific gravity of the solid is 2.5 degree of saturation. You have 1 minute, try to give the answer. You know the formula of moisture content, you know the formula of the degree of saturation. Try this question. So in the thermal diffusibility, okay, we had discussed the thermal diffusibility. Now we have to find out the degree of saturation. So you should know what is the formula of the moisture content. What is the formula of the moisture content? Moisture content. Moisture content. Moisture content. They have given us 2.5%. That means divide by 100. What is the formula of moisture content? Moisture content is the weight of water divided by weight of sample, which should be equal to 0.025. And what is the weight of sample? Weight of water? Weight of water. Weight of water. I told you to remember that if weight equal to rho of volume, so weight you can write down rho water and volume of water divided by rho of sample. Sample. If you are taking considering the sample, then it will it. So sample volume sample should be equal to, you will, if you want to find out the weight of sample, then you have to consider the volume of, or weight of weight of water plus weight of solid. You have to consider. Then weight of water is raw water VW plus density of solid and volume of solid should be equal to 0.025. Now, because in the sample he is asking the degree of saturation, so some of the hole will fill with the water, some of the hole will have air. So if you want to find out the total volume, then it will contain volume of water, volume of air, and volume of solid. And he is saying that the volume of solid was found to be 75%. That means if 75% is solid, then it will be 25. So you can write it down that 0.25 volume of total 0.75, and you can write it down that 0.25 volume of total. If I need any data, I can use this one, because he is saying that solid, just solid है ना, that weight will be the 0.75 of total. So 0.75 of volume of total we will consider volume of solid. So the remaining water and air volume will be 0.25% of the total. Now what I have to do? So if I need this information, I will use. So I will divide rho W, because he has given us the specific gravity. Specific gravity, as we know and as we discussed in many times, that rho S by rho W. So I have to make divide rho W. So it will be VW divided by VW, because VW will be cut down, and we will get V solid by density of solid divided by density of water and volume of solid, and it will be 0.025. So it will be VW divided by VW plus this is the specific gravity which we know, it will be 2.5, and V solid. And here, as we know, what we know, we can divide VW also. So we will get 1 divided by 1 plus 2.5 Vs divided by Vw. It will be 0.025. And if I will take this here, so I will divide these to this, and I will take in this side. So divided by 1 by 0.025, which will equal to 1 plus 2.5 Vs divided by Vw. Okay, so after solving this point hazar, it will be 40. So 40 equal to 1 plus 2.5 Vs divided by Vw. So it will go this side. This will 39 divided by 2.5, which will equal to Vs by Vw. And now what he has asked? He has asked us degree of saturation. Degree of saturation. Or I can convert it also, because I know what is the value of Vw. So I can put here and I will get Vw. Okay. So now degree of saturation formula I should know. So Vw, weight of volume of water divided by volume of water plus volume of air. So volume of water we will put, and Vw and Va I know from here that it will be 0.25 of V total. Okay, and Vw I will get from here. So I am erasing something. I am erase and 39 divided by 2.5 equal to Vs. V solid we can write down 0.75 of V total divided by V of water. So from here we can get V water and 0.75 divided by 39 into 2.5 V total. So after solving, V water will be 0.048 V total. Okay, and we will use here. So V water equal to 0.048 Vt divided by 0.25 Vt. Vt से Vt गया. And in this question we can do approximation, because it is nearly 0, it is 1, it is 19 equal to 20 के आसपास, it is nearly 30. So I will consider this to 50. So it will be 0.05 and it will be 0.025. So nearly 2, nearly 20, nearly 20. So our answer will be nearly 19.75. Or if you need accurate result, then divide 0.048 divided by 0.25. So if anybody has any doubt, you can comment what we have done in this question. इस क्वेश्चन में कुछ नहीं है, बस मैंने थोड़ा समझाने के चक्कर में आपको ज्यादा बता दिया. I will discuss once again in the separate paper. So what I have done in this question. Okay, I will explain it once again. So moisture content we know. What is the moisture content? Weight of water divided by weight of sample. Weight of water divided by weight of water plus weight of solid. Weight of water is the row of water, volume of water divided by row of water, volume of water plus Rho of solid, volume of solid. We have divided this with this. So we have get 1 by 1 plus rho solid, rho density of solid, density of water, and volume of solid, volume of water. So as we know, this is a specific gravity. It will 1 plus 2.5 and V solid by V where this they have given us 2.5. So after dividing it will with 100 it will get. So after this we just calculated this is the 1 divided by 0.025 which is 40 is equal to 1 plus 2.5 Vs by Vw. From this 39 divided by 2.5 which is Vs by Vw. And as we know in a block or in a sample he is saying that something some hole have a water, some of the hole have a air. So it will be volume of water, volume of air, volume of solid, which is the volume of total. So volume of water and volume of air, because volume of solid he is saying 75%. That means 0.75 it will be, and 0.25 remain will be the volume of water and volume of the air. So whenever I need volume of solid, I will write down, or whenever I will need volume of water and volume of air, I will use this one. So yeah, here volume of solid, I will put the value 39 divided by 2.5, the 0.75 volume of total and volume of water. From here, volume of water is the 0.045, 48 of volume total. Now this is our volume of water, and he has asked the degree of saturation. Degree of saturation is simply volume of water divided by volume of water plus volume of air. It now multiply with the 100. I here multiply with the 100. So volume of water we have calculated is Vt, and volume of water and volume of air is 0.25 of Vt. 0.25 of Vt multiply with the 100, it will be nearly 20%. If anybody has any doubt, please let me know so we can discuss that. Veer Bhadram ji, I have discussed once again also. In this question is just simply you just need formula and you have to be focused in your calculation. If you will mistake in the calculation, then you will not reach to your answer.
To watch the complete video, download Mining Gyan 2.0 app from the Play Store and enjoy seamless learning with Mining Gyan 2.0.